rent should be lower, that's for sure.
Zillow says Reno's rental market is cooling, but costs are still driving many to ask for help with their monthly payments. How Reno's rental prices compare to the rest of the nation tops 2 News Nevada at 5:30. So apartment rental prices haven't risen much compared to this time last year. That's at least according to Zillow. Good evening, everyone. I'm Ryan Kennedy.
And I'm Kristen Remington. Thanks for keeping it here with us at 5:30. Though prices remain steady, making monthly rental payments is still out of reach for thousands of Reno families. Faith Justis spoke with the city today about the demand for their assistance programs. She joins us here in the studio. Faith, is Reno worse off compared to the rest of the nation?
You know, actually, Kristen, the cost to rent an apartment in Reno is slightly lower than the national average, according to Apartments.com. But you're right that high costs are still making it hard for some renters to navigate the market. Roughly $1,400 for 700 square feet. Apartments.com pegs that number as the average monthly rent for a Reno apartment. And community members say everyone feels the impact of a price tag that high, even if they're not necessarily struggling with rent prices themselves.
Comparative to the Bay Area, they're like more approachable, but they're still prohibitive.
It's not really fair because it takes the money that they need for families to provide other basic things.
The city says it's families living on the edge of market value who get hit the hardest.
Those people typically are just one paycheck away from homelessness.
They're the 12,000 to 13,000 households a year that come to City Hall for help making rent. Monica Kirch says that number has thankfully declined recently, but it's still a lot higher than it was compared to 2019.
It is about 5 times higher than pre-COVID, and those are unique households also. Once somebody gets assistance from our program, they're not eligible again for another 2 years.
Meaning the city has a steady stream of renters in need. Kirch said recent Federal Reserve rate cuts might help. As more people look into taking advantage of lower interest rates to buy a home, it frees up apartment units, giving renters more options and more price flexibility, and hopefully improving the climate for those who rely on the city's annual $3 million dedicated to housing assistance. If you need help making rent this month, we've posted a link to the city's assistance page at 2news.com. Covering Money Watch, Faith Justis, 2 News Nevada.